Alright, so we're doing the white mage side then. Let's get into this then. A hardy-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flagon of ale remarkably swiftly given the helmet. How did dwarf's voice go again? Gulp, gulp, gulp. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Yeah, sorry. Not even a proper greeting neither. Look here. Lolly ho! The name's Yot. Lolly ho! See? Now that's a greeting. Lolly ho's aside. Just who are you anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd met before. You're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well, well, well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with power the likes of which this world has never seen, or never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. I'm your girl. Got your girl, yep. A healer, not a half bad, a healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like just what I'm looking for. But I have to ask you to prove it. I mean, okay. There's no need for that. Listen here, the Sin Eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for the both of us. So you get yourself on over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. Hup, hup, hup. In that case... What? Teleport. Alright, Gyat, what do you need? How am I to prove my worth to you? Huh, Fluxy, glad you found the place alright. Now for the prey. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey! Your mother was a hobgoblin and you ain't got much to look at neither! Come here and face me, you craven shite! Come on then! He got his ass beat. Great. Though Gyat lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. Glad to see this is just how it's gonna go. Alright. I have a feeling that this is going to be a very long quest line with fucking white mage damage. Healing. Where can I get that spell?
Ah! See, that wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there, but my bones feel just fine now. Better than before, actually.
Is that your plan?
And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all.
Okay.
We can talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep 'em coming. Meet me there.
Ass size. Hey, what's up?
There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory.
Did you hit your head? You didn't do anything. Did you hit your head?
Oh yes, and hard. The beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations. As did you. Ha! Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you learned that I'm as fearless as stone. So, a fellowship is forged.
Lordy.
Now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues, Sophrosine, and it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch, Lamit, disgrace to all dwarven kind.
Lamit.
Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but Sophrosine being out there, looking all dwarf-like, well, it won't help matters. A cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lamit's sins no more. So the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sophrosine, slay it. See that it don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for a contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sophrosine keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamit herself was some kind of master of the art. But Sophrosine's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other Sin Eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in. Right?
Lamit doesn't deserve your scorn, you know.
Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine. But whether you care much for a dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a Sin Eater that can raise its fellows from the grave is a danger to us all. As for Lamit, you should know that being a dwarf is about respecting tradition, and she never did. Never. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamit roamed the land without her helm. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all. she did it anyway. And then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a sin eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? Ah, but we have ale to drink and sin eaters to hunt. In that order. You healed my body sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later.
Great, I'm so glad that this is just such a generic dwarf. And next one. Yacht shows no signs of having ceased drinking at any point since your last meeting. Luckily that was only 5 seconds ago, but for him it's probably been a few days.
How are you? You listen to me. You got something to say?
Dude, we're supposed to hunt incinators?
Come on, you, eh? Ha! Of course I remember my new partner. And I ain't drunk neither. I'm a dwarf. It'll take a lot more than, well, however much I had to get me under the table. And now you know one more thing about me. This'll only strengthen our bond, our fellowship, I'm sure. But we'll need more than just a sense of camaraderie if we're to take down Sophrosine. So I'm thinking we should start with observation. Get you a look at its healing powers. Let you see what we're dealing with. Now, this is the perfect place to overhear the right sort of information. If you listen, don't get the wrong idea. I don't let it get in the way of no important drinking, but I do pay attention. Anyway, what I heard is Sophrosine's been spotted in Pelusia. Then I remembered there's a little pub over in Stilltide. The Leaky Keel, it's called. And they make a decent brew. Some of the folks there should be able to point us in the right direction.
My goodness, this is gonna be long. Not only just in terms of me having to do a lot of damage, but in terms of having to do that voice a lot. Anyway, let's go over to Pelusia. Oh. Hey, I remember you.
Yes, dear. Buy a drink or out you go. The seats are preparing customers.
And just what are you looking at? Fine. No need to give me that murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. That Giot, you think to yourself. Always drinking and lounging about and drinking some more. What a sluggard. What a drunkard. What a magnificent beard. Oh, I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know. You don't need to explain yourself to me.
Not quite, but sure.
We really should work on finding you a sense of humor. Maybe deal with that after Sophrosine. It might take a while. Anyway, you'll be happy to hear that while I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information. Also, some excellent wine. No, information first. Right, so, according to the local fishermen, quite a few sin eaters turned up near the Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go there and kill as many as we can find. We can't say for sure where Sophrosine will appear next, but if it's in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? And while we're at it, you can vent some of that pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be pretty, so long as the job gets done. Just make sure to find me again before Sophrosine shows up, you hear? I don't think I'll have a choice if Sophrosine just kind of shows up next to me, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Yo, what up? Oop. Oh. Okay, another one then. Two at once. Come here, motherfuckers. Alright. Oh. That was a fucking thump and a half. God. Nice, you took out winged ones.
That should do it. Now we wait to see if Sophrosine shows itself. Over in those bushes, I say. And I've got the wine right here.
There she is.
There. That's it.
Don't do that.
See, it revived the other one. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm getting a flashback.
Oh.
Am I to assume that that's Limit?
What a lonely place to die. The world outside is even worse than I feared.
Is someone there?
Oh, it's Arbor.
You're alive! Well, why didn't you say so? I can't do much for the dead, but the living, that's a whole other matter.
Damn, he's like a fresh face right now. I can't believe it. All of my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger.
You sure are lucky that I passed you by. You really might have died, you know.
You'll hear no argument from me. I was a fool. The thought that the hobgoblin I was after might have friends lying in wait never so much as crossed my mind. I shouldn't have been out here alone. With your magic to keep me fighting, though, their numbers wouldn't pose such a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have a party of your own yet, and I could certainly use a man like you on my side.
I am no man, you unripened gourd! Why, I've never been so insulted in all my life! Let me tell you what's what. I'm Lamit, proud daughter of the Thal family, and if I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back the way I found you. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. I certainly didn't mean to offend. The beard misled me, you see.
You son of a bitch!
I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, calm down. I'll do whatever you say. I'm sorry.
Yahoo!
Okay, so we're gonna have like a couple, like little slideshows here.
And that's that. Look, Artbert. Treasure. You certainly look the hero. Now, let's see you act like one.
So this was Ardbert's like first companion, huh? That's sweet. A tank and a healer. Good first combo.
Hello, Fluxy? Hey, you honorless lout, half-empty flagon, pointy-headed dung sniffer. Your mother was a hob and your face looks like a newborn's arse.
What? That was colorful.
Straight-faced as always. A refreshing round of insults always cheers me up. But I'm starting to wonder if you have as much trouble with fun as you do with jokes. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob?
I bonked you so fucking hard.
Fine, fine. Never mind. At least we got what we came for. And you didn't miss much. After Sophrosine brought the other eater back to life, they both floated off to who knows where.
Didn't revive the other one?
But what happened to you?
You see, I have this power to look into people's pasts. I call it the vision.
You saw Sophrosine? No, the real Lamit's past? Ha! I knew you'd have some kind of weird power. Sounds to me like you witnessed was the beginning of Lamit's journey, right after she left home. It's odd. You said she was wearing her helm, and she helped out that injured traveler, just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she wasn't born a monster. But then...
Watch yourself.
It don't sit right with me neither. But standing around wondering about it won't do nothing but make us thirsty. We're done here, so let's head back to the Crystarium.
Fucking... We're really gonna go back? Why do you want to go back and forth? What is this, a fucking Dragoon quest line? I'm gonna go to my asylum.
There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a job well done. Don't give me that look. I did stuff this time. You saw. And you also saw Sophrosine working its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it yet, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry. I didn't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I only need you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind, then maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. But I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way, so you can find me here if you need me. I'll let you know when I have a plan.